Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young.
Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. We back in the building. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Bam, 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 boom, boom. We out here. Man, we just finished a crazy morning mud, man. Shout out to everybody that was in the morning mud. You know, shout out to all the Bammers. If you was in there, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, we had some good old laughs in there this morning, man. Some good old fashioned fun, man. So if y'all ain't tapped into the morning mud, man, y'all need to get with the program. Man, I appreciate all the support, been rocking with me, man. I appreciate everybody who's been locking in, man, and rolling with me every day, man. I try to do this every day. I try to stay consistent, so I respect those who stay consistent and watching me, man, and leaving comments and likes on the video, man. It really helps a lot. It's gonna help us grow. It's gonna help us get this message out. It's gonna help us, save some youngins out here, man. Cause I told you they out here wilding, beyond belief, not understanding what position they putting themselves in. So that's our main goal, man. We don't want to lose the focus of our goal. And we're doing these reaction videos. We've been getting a little bit more, views. We probably got some more subscribers that came in. So salute to you. But I'm telling you, these reaction videos, especially the ones with Fleece, man, regardless of what your opinion is of him, I think these videos are definitely, if they get in the right ear and the right people view them, the right young people view these videos, man, I think it's definitely give them something to think about going to prison. For sure. It definitely give them something to think about, and that's what we want to do. That's what we, want to try to do is deter these dudes from, putting themselves in a position that you're going to go to prison and have to live this type of life. You know what I'm saying? Have to live this type of life, man. I just got a strong belief that wouldn't nobody choose it, knowing what you choose. You know what I'm saying? You gotta believe that. Wouldn't nobody choose this life if you know what you was choosing. A lot of people do things and they don't realize what they doing or the position that they putting themselves in until they're in it. So what we trying to do is let them know before they get to this position, this was waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? If you want this. So, shout out to everybody who's been helping me, get this message out, man. So, with that being said, man, we gonna hit Fleece again, man. We gonna hit him one more time, man. And unless y'all ask for more, but this one right here came across because somebody sent it to me and say, do a reaction to this one, do a reaction to this one. So I'm gonna check it out, man, and we gonna see what he talking about. They say this one is one of the wildest ones, man. So I personally think they all kind of wild, but it is what it is, and we gonna see what's going on, man. So this one says, new. Fleece Johnson and his love for booty. Sex with male security guards. Honesty. And that's one thing we got to say about Fleece, man. If nothing else, man, the dude is being brutally honest. So it makes you respect the fact that he ain't ducking and dodging, man. He telling you what it is. You can either accept it or reject it. And I want to say this too, man. Shout out to the channel, man. Hustler Spirit. As I'm looking at it, man, it look like he got like 14,000 subscribers, man. But y'all need to go check him out, man, because he doing a good job over there, man. He definitely doing a good job by bringing this content, because I believe this content is bringing a lot of awareness, whether you agree with it or disagree with it about his, fleeceology, as we should say, his fleeceology. I think this stuff right here, man, is something that some of these young people need to see, because they don't know what's going on in prison. So shout out to him, whoever he is. I don't know his name or what's going on with him, man. But he definitely getting big numbers. He get better numbers than we do. And we got 80,000 subscribers. He got 14,000. So I think he'll be successful, man, if he stay the course and keep doing what he's doing, man. And I think he putting a message out there that most people ain't never heard. So this is what's going on in prison, man, all over the world. So shout out to him, man. So Let's see what Fleece talking about this morning.
I'm gonna ask you a question. It might be I ain't even gonna say it's personal. It's personal, but I've had people
Look at his
ask me this.
face.
I know you're married now to a woman, but do you miss prison?
No, I miss booty. That's what I miss, booty. You know, yeah, I'm married now, out of here. Pussy this, pussy that, all that shit. Nigga, the first piece of sex I had was booty. I went in, don't forget, I went into prison, man. I was in jail at 14, turned 15 in jail, hit prison at 16. I grew up in the penal system. Ain't never had the first American virgin, as you can call it. But when I got introduced to some booty, hey, it was fire too. Made me close my eyes, man, when I came. But I'll tell you what, you know, I like booty.
Man. Well, it ain't take long to get into this one, man. He telling you off the rip. This is what it is for him. You know, and he's saying that he ain't never had a woman before. So, if you put yourself in a man's perspective, man, you know, a man, you know, when you first, do the do and everything, you know, most men that I know, you want it for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? So, Fleece saying the first thing he had was that. So, you know what I'm saying? In his mind, that's what he know. That's what he know. So it's crazy, man. But he keeping it 100. He telling you that's what he missed, and he got a wife. He got a wife. He said, "P this, P that, P man." No, he said he liked about it. Man, Fleece one of a kind, man. He one of a kind. Tell me where else you heard somebody on the internet or anywhere else saying this, man. Fleece is one of a kind, man. He one of a kind, man.
And yes, my wife will see this. But I already told her, honey, I love you. And she knows I love her. And I never cheat on her, which I won't. But I tell her the truth. I miss booty. And she don't do the booty thing, but that's why I miss it. I need some butt. So I'm telling you this, and I brought this to my wife's attention, and she said no, but I'm gonna tell you right now on camera. If there's anybody out there that can help me on some booty, contact me. Can you do it? The booty man? Can you contact my manager and let him know that you got send us some pictures? I want to see what you got. I don't care if it's hairy or what. I miss booty. So if you can help me, I ain't asking for a change. I ain't asking for $2 or $3. I'm asking for some booty. You can help me out on some booty. Any of you? Now y'all want to keep it real.
Hey, man. You can't make this up, man. It's no way somebody can just make this up, man. You can't make this up, man. You can't. You know what I'm saying? And if you asking me, in my 33 years of prison, did I ever meet anybody like this? Yes. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Yes. But even the ones that I know and that I met, I don't even know if they would come out here and do that. I don't even know if they would come out here and say that. But in the penitentiary, the administration know, everybody around them know, they, that's how they carry it, and period. You know what I'm saying? And, man, yeah, he being brutally honest, man. But, he got a wife, so obviously she know what's going on. But at the same time, man, he saying this right here on camera. He's still looking for something. He out here on the street and he's still looking for something with a wife. Man, Fleece is off the chain, man. He off the chain.
I want to know who out there can help me, it's a booty, man. Now the ran this across my wife. She said, "No, if I find out you doing it, we gonna divorce." But you know what? I'm gonna say it out here on camera.
Internet, Fleece, she gonna know.
I believe that's what it really got me bitter out of her. You know, the whole time I've been out of prison, man, I've been bitter for real. You know, I ain't got no ass. I just to hug up on an ass. I don't give a fuck if it comes with a set of nuts or a pole hanger. Good.
He gone now. He gone now, man. Come on, please. You going off the rail, man. You going off the rail, champ. Good Lord.
Let me close my eyes and just.
Oh, man. Look at his face.
Booty man is just really deeply searching for somebody that want to be nice to me. Right. Now, if you want to know if I ever took dick in my ass or anything else, contact me.
What?
You know, we can work this out, right? What have you did? You asked me what I have done. Are you interested in me?
Please. Oh, yeah, he gone, man. He gone, man. Please gone with it, man. He gone with it. Yeah, he gone with it, man. He gone with it, man. Fleece is gone with it, man. He, man, I ain't even know he won't say all that. He gone with it, man. He, one thing about it, he ain't biting his tongue. He ain't biting his tongue. Fleece said if they want to know if he did this, that contact him. He left that arbitrary. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Fleece.
Alright, let me
He dead
let's
serious.
switch lanes real quick.
Yeah, switch lanes, man.
You said you hustle cigarettes and drugs and whiskey. Where the whiskey come from? They was actually bringing whiskey in there?
I do the guards, the male guards the same way. They know I was off the chain. I didn't play. They know I didn't give a fuck about going to the hole. I didn't care about no outside chores or nothing. When I come to you and I tell them guards, you'd be surprised how many guards in prison I gave. We had a captain, and this is true talk. He running his mouth. He talk about his brother. I ain't gonna have to call his name out, but if he's watching this video, he knows I'm talking about him. He said his brother was a what they call that thing in the army where they special trained.
Special forces.
Yeah, special forces. His brother. He said my brother's getting ready to come work in the prison. Y'all think I'm strict? Wait till you see my brother. He's this all that old shit. His brother came, and guess what?
What's that?
He got fucked in his head. Yeah, Mister.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, man. See, it's from a different perspective. From somebody been in it, and I'm telling you, he ain't. I ain't even heard the rest of it, but he ain't lying. I'm telling you, you got a lot of them. They come in there like that. They act tough. They do this. They do that, and they be sneaking around. They be sneaking around, and they'll do something. They'll do something. But you got some of them that come in there. They don't try to hide it. They don't try to be sneaking. They come in there, and that's how they be. They hide them like that. Now, I just did a couple of videos, and I was telling y'all like that. They hide them like that. They want to come in there because they know that it's like a playground to them. It's like a playground to them. They going to be trying to do what they trying to do and get what they trying to get. And them dudes in there is trying to get something in. You know, and then you got dudes just like Fleece. They just trying to, you know, do what they do. But you got some of them dudes, They will indulge in that type of stuff, man, just to get the people to bring them something in. Just to get them to bring them something in because they got a drug habit. They want alcohol. They want drugs. They want whatever they can get that they've been deprived of. This a part of their lifestyle. So this is the avenue for them to get it in. You know, remember I just told y'all about Freak Nasty, Walla Walla. It ain't nothing he won't do to try to get what he want to get in there. It ain't nothing, but that was his lifestyle as well. But it won't nothing that he wouldn't do. You know, nothing. So you got them like that, man. But you got these officers that come in there too, and they be faking and they be acting like they ain't with it. They be with it. They be with it, and you could tell because they'll hang around them all the time. They'll get them way more favor than they do everybody else. They'll be mean as I don't know what to you, but you see them around them. They always talk to these certain individuals, these certain inmates or convicts, like laughing and joking. But then when they talking to you, they got the stern look on their face, like they all serious and no nonsense and write you charges for anything. Yeah. Like don't nobody know what's going on with them. And it don't matter what they look like. You have them in there big as Hulk Hogan and be with it. Be all the way with it. And so what he's saying is universal. Yeah, it's universal. It's in all prisons. And this is the type of stuff that don't use to get to the public. The public don't, you know, they ain't gonna tell you that. They're just gonna tell you everything going on with the convicts. They're gonna tell you everything going on with the inmates. They're gonna tell you everything that's bad that's going on with the population. But they ain't gonna tell you what's going on with them. They ain't gonna tell you the flaws of the administration. They ain't gonna tell you how many COs, male and female, got caught in compromising positions. They just gonna walk them off the compound and then just keep it on the low. That ain't gonna make the news. But you do something in prison or somebody like that or rape somebody in prison, that's gonna make the news. Somebody in prison stab somebody in prison, that's gonna make the news. If it's the other way around with them, it ain't gonna make no news. It ain't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I understand what he's saying, man. And then you'll have all of them, they be the main ones say, all they do is be in there gunning and messing with men, and they be in there doing more of it than anybody. Man, it's crazy, man. Fleece giving y'all some good games, some good gospel, man.
Special ops, whatever the fuck he called it. He came in and I remember when he made his rounds, he had these big old thick legs, had one of them big old bubble butts, like a big bubble butt. I said, God damn. And he was running his mouth, yeah, this is my brother. You know, he's gonna be working for y'all. He's on probation for now for 6 months, but he ain't gonna play with y'all. I said, shit, I ain't gonna play with him. The motherfuckers had to fat the motherfucker, right? So I made it I said, hold on, I'm gonna get to know this motherfucker. So the first time I spoke to him, I said, you his brother? He said, yeah, I'm his brother. Is there anything I can help you with? You got a problem? You know, he's coming out real smart and shit. But you know, when you a booty master, you already know all these things, right? Motherfuckers come out with the tough talk, all that shield, erecting the shield. You know what's behind it, right? Penetrate the shield, you gonna get their ass, right? So you gotta, you know, chasing is better than a real thing. Just chasing for some ass is better than getting it. You know, you chase after it, you know, it's just, and then the day you get it, it'd be like, oh my God. I chased after this man for about 4 months. I knew he was gay.
Man, Fleece off the chain, man. He off the chain, but I'm telling you, the stuff that he telling you is real. Is real, man. They come in there like that, and I've seen it, man. I seen some dudes, you know, and I know dudes like that, and I'm telling you, they target. You got dudes in there that they chase all the females that come in there, no matter what they look like. I'm telling you right now, I've said it before in the YouTube, you know, on my channel, man, that, you know, I truly believe, you know, in my existence, in my, you know, 56 years on this earth, that any woman with low self-esteem, prison will help. Because when you go in there, I guarantee you, you will get so much love. You're going to get so much attention. You're going to get so many people coming at you. And it don't matter what you look like. It don't matter to a certain extent. It don't matter what you look like. Somebody in prison is going to find you attractive because they have nothing. You know what I'm saying? And you're a female. You know what I'm saying? You have the two factors going for you. They don't have nothing and you're a female. You know what I'm saying? So that right there alone is gonna get you all the play that you probably was getting out here in the free world. But on the other hand, you got dudes in there too. They know them dudes, man. It's like they got an eye for it. They can see these dudes. They can look at them and they know it's something about them. I don't care if they come in there looking muscular, talking tough, raising their voice, barking orders, saying this, saying that. Them dudes like Fleece who say he a booty master, they see right through that. They see right through that. I told y'all in one of the videos recently, I say, you know what I'm saying, dude looked at the dude and coming in, he got the big old beard and all this hanging and, you know, looking like a biker and everything. And dude looking at him talking about, you know what I'm saying, oh, I see him. I'm like, who you talking about? I said, man, that man got a full beard, man. And he like, oh, I see right through that. Yeah, I see right through that. And he ended up getting them. So they got that eye, man. They can see, and there's something in them, the way they talk, the way they walk, the way, I don't know what it is that they know, but they know it. You know what I'm saying? And them dudes come in there, man, and they be doing stuff like that. You got to understand they got the power. They got the power. They can come get you, take you out your cell, take you to a secluded area like they going to do work, or take you over here to get this. They can do that. So they can put themselves in an isolated position with you. You know, like on certain institutes I've been on, they got elevators. Don't nobody, you cannot get on the elevator without getting on the elevator with an officer. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want you to get on the elevator with a female officer. But I've known factual officers in positions, lieutenants, captains, have took dudes on the elevator and have got caught on the elevator. The elevator have came open because they get on the elevator and they'll be able to stop the elevator at a certain point where the elevator can't move. But they've had people that come like other officers and hit that elevator and make the elevator start moving and catching other officers in compromising positions with inmates, with convicts. Yeah. I mean, both ways. You know what I'm saying? So I known it to happen. You know what I'm saying? I known it to happen. So I know what he's saying is truth. It may be news to the masses of the people who ain't never been in the prison, but people who've been in the prison, they understand this. This is reality. What he's saying is true. And for him to be able to get on camera and say what he do and how he do it, it gives a lot of validity to what he's saying. He has no reason to lie. He done put that out off the top. So, you know what I'm saying? That makes you have to believe a little something he's saying. Whether he doing a little embellishing here or there or not, who knows? But what he's saying does happen. You know what I'm saying? It does happen. And then I'm just using logic. For him to come out and say what he do, he love booty, he gonna do this, he gonna do that. I don't see no reason for him to lie about little small petty things. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no reason. But people lie without reason. But I'm just using logic. I believe him. You know what I'm saying? I believe him 100%. And I'm telling you, I know in there like that. And you got females that be in there like that. They be the nastiest COs in the world, man. They write your charge for anything, man. They write, one of the pettiest charges you could get in there is for cussing and vulgar language. You could say one cuss word, they could give you a charge. They cuss all day. They be cussing at you, cussing to you. You cuss, they can turn and flip the script on you and give you a charge. You know what I'm saying? You can say, oh, they was cussing at me. You know what I'm saying? They good. They gonna say, no, my officers don't talk like that. They don't use that type of language. They professional. Yeah, right. Just came off the street working at McDonald's. Just came off the street unemployed, but now they up in here for 6 months, a year. They super professional. Get out of here, man. That's asinine. But that's what they gonna tell you. Your charge gonna stick. You guilty. Guarantee you ain't got to go to justice committee. You gonna get found guilty. But you know, you got to put that in perspective, man. So whatever they say is going to be gold. Whatever you say is going to be mud. It's going to be straight mud, man. But you get them, they come in there like that, and you have them females, man. They write you charges for everything, the smallest, pettiest thing. And later on you'll find out, you know, it may be a year, maybe 2, 3, 4, some 5. They've been bringing drugs in. They've been having sex with inmates. They've been, man, I'm telling you, man, it's reality, man. It's the hardest ones. Somebody in there get to them. Always somebody get to them, man. And I've been shocked in that aspect because I've seen some, and I say to myself, ain't no way. Nasty is nasty, can be everything. Come out their mouth, they nasty. You know, I'm talking about females. They nasty. They gonna talk about inmates. Call all y'all gay. All y'all animals. All y'all like little monkeys. All y'all do is do this, do that. Next thing you know, she done got caught with one. She done got caught with one. She done got caught with a gay one. She done got caught with a monkey. She done got caught with an animal. This is your, you know, characteristics of everybody locked up, but yet you found one that fit your description, one that you can jail with, one that you will put your livelihood, your job on the line for. It happens, man. It truly happens. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell y'all all the time, man, prison is a different world, man. It's a whole different world that most people could not understand, because people who are involved in it and is in there that's actually have to live in here, they can't understand it because it's just ever changing every day. You're always gonna see something that's gonna blow your mind. You're always gonna see something that's be like, what? You know, it just be like that, man. It's just a different world, man. So, you know, I didn't know how much time Fleece had did, you know, but somebody told me in the comments recently, say he did 40. You know what I'm saying? That's a long time, man. That's a long battle. That's a long fight. That is everyday mental, physical drain on you. And to be living the way he was living, man, I can only imagine, man. You know, I can only imagine the stress on him that he done went through. You know what I'm saying? The people, just the little interviews that I done seen thus far. You know what I'm saying? He done went through some stuff. He done came through some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So he probably got a wealth of information, man. The man could probably interview him. Like I say, I got 33 years of prison stories. He got 40 with a whole lot of other, you know what I'm saying, larceny and skullduggery involved. So he probably could be interviewing. He probably don't even have to have nobody else on his channel, man. He probably can get stories out of Fleece from here till, you know, we all gone and old and gray, you know, or till Fleece gone. You know, that's just how much stuff happens in prison on a day-to-day basis. You probably could get 40, 50 stories out of one day of prison, man. Out of one day of prison. If it ain't this dude, that dude, this officer, that officer, this warden, this rec supervisor, this counselor, it's going to be something going on in there every day that is just mind-boggling. But it becomes normality when you're in prison. It becomes normal. You know what I'm saying? Whereas to you gonna wake up one day at all time, you're looking at all this crazy stuff you looking at, and then you're gonna wake up one day, years later, decades later, and you're gonna be like, boom, this happened or that happened. And it's be like, okay, hasn't it happened last week. It ain't even gonna, you know, affect you the way that it would affect a person that's just new to it, man. But anyway, man, y'all talk to me in the comments, man. I talk back, man. Shout out to Fleece, man, for nothing else, if nothing else, his honesty, man. You know, his brutal honesty, man. You know, and shout out to the Hustler Spirits channel, man. And anybody, man, that you know, that's been rocking with this content, man. Shout out to y'all too, man, for y'all support, man. But I'm gonna tell you something. If you got somebody in your family that's young and somebody that's out there on that fence, man, you need to let them look at some of this content, man, and let them know what type of life waiting for them. What type of life is waiting for them? They need to know that. Because some people ain't telling them. I told you a lot of people out there misinformed, man, and they don't know what prison is. They go by these movies. They go by these little sayings and these old cliches. This is reality, man. This is real life, man. So, you know, like I say, it's a blessing in every lesson, man. And the blessing is that whether you know it or not, the blessing is you got a Fleece Johnson to tell you what's really going on in there, and he's telling you uncut. So that's a blessing. Because if you don't know, you know, if you didn't know, you know, that the snake would bite you, you know, you reach down there until you get bit. Fleece letting you know what's going on in there, man. So, you know, shout out to him for that. Like I say, man, y'all be safe out there, be smart, make good decisions. Man, comments, hit me in the comments, talk to me in the comments. Let me know if you want some more of these. Let me know if you want some different reactions. Let me know. The 33 years of prison stories will not stop, can't stop, won't stop. We right back on these stories as well. We just want to get this content out every time I put out one, and then, you know, somebody gonna hit me and say, do the other one, he just dropped another one. So they dropping back to back. But y'all let me know, man. I do this for y'all. I do this for whatever message that y'all can receive and y'all can get something out of, that y'all can spread, and we can help the people that we trying to help. So, you know, y'all let me know what y'all want, man. Talk to me in the comments. I talk back. In the meantime, y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. And boom, 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 boom. Duck them hooks, man. You know, tell somebody what's going on. You might help them duck some of them hooks. Bang.
The banky special.
Yeah.
Pure delicious.